Hiya, welcome back to Green Hill Gaming, where I share my passion of video games with the whole wide world. In this live stream, I am playing Final Fantasy 2D Pixel Remaster, and I'm actually playing it in cinematic mode on my PSVR 2. So sit back, relax, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. Now, I won't be able to interact with comments in the traditional way and come to having my PSVR 2 headset on, but I do have comments displayed. I have the computer voice turned on.
Hi, Joni.
Hello, Green Hill Gaming fan. I can see you. I can see your comment. That is great. I can see Leon S. Kennedy looking back at me. How are you? Very welcome to Green Hill Gaming, as always, for my live stream of Final Fantasy 2D Pixel Remaster. Hope you enjoy, and I hope that you're doing well. Also, I'm doing a bit of grinding. That's what I'm doing right now. Doing a bit of grinding. So yeah, I'm actually playing in cinematic mode on PSVR 2.
It was finally time for some voice.
Finally time for some voice. Glad you're doing good. I am not too bad at all. Thank you very much for asking. And yeah, it's great to have the computer voice back. And of course, my voice. I'm only joking. So yeah, cinematic mode.
Making revenge.
Big Bird. He's I don't want to spoil the next No Man's Sky VR video, but he's been pretty quiet so far. So far being the main word in that sentence. But let me tell you a little bit about cinematic mode on PSVR 2. It's so cool. So when you're playing non-PSVR 2 games, games that do not support VR2, like regular PS4 or regular PS5 games, what you see when you put on the PSVR 2 headset, what you see through the lenses, is this big, massive screen, and it literally feels like you're in a cinema because there's a black border around that big screen and a black space around that. So it actually does feel like you're actually in a cinema looking back at a massive screen, and it's so cool. Let me tell you.
It would be cool if the other sides were not black.
Oh no, it's actually good. I actually like it though. It's no, trust me, the screen itself is massive. It is like literally being in a cinema. Do you know if you went to the cinema right now when you were sitting in the front row? That's what it feels like. That is actually what it feels like. Oh, that's Cornelia. I don't want to go to Cornelia. I actually want to go to the other village, which I think is down here. I'm actually obsessed with an Easter egg in this game. I've showed it a few times now, but I want to show it again. So I'm going to go to the village where that Easter egg is located. So yeah, so what I'm going to be doing in this live stream of Final Fantasy 2D Pixel Remaster is grinding. Oh god, I better keep an eye on my my stats here now actually. I think it would be wise to actually go back up to Cornelia for a bit and rest up in an inn so I can fully replenish my character's health. And so we go into Cornelia, go into the inn. They don't charge too much in this inn. So 30 gil, rest up, and you're fully replenished, which is great. So, what games are you looking forward to? Okay, so I think we're going down. I think it's an elf town. A town of elves.
Should I buy Final Fantasy X?
Oh, 100%. It's actually my favourite Final Fantasy game in the series. It's got a great story. Really does. The characters are just so... oh, what's the word I'm looking for? What did I say? Good. The characters are good. I said that. Yeah, this story went needed to go. Elfium. This is that. Yeah, but 100% I would recommend Final Fantasy X. It is my favourite game in the series, so that's saying something.
Tomb Raider is part of Final Fantasy.
And no, but they both have the same publisher, Square Enix. But no, they're not part of the same series. No. But oh my god, you have me thinking of Final Fantasy X now. I would love that game. I would, yeah, long story short, I would 100% recommend that game to you. No, you may be looking at this character. He looks a bit familiar, doesn't he? I just don't know what we can do. Please help our prince. Don't worry, I will eventually be able to help your prince. Don't worry about that. But he looks familiar, doesn't he? You may be thinking to yourself. So let's go up to this particular headstone. So there's 3 headstones. It says it's a gravestone. This one says it's a gravestone, but this gravestone here in particular has flowers on it. What happens when you interact with this gravestone? Here lies Link. Here lies Link.
I want Final Fantasy XI because it's 707 hours long, and I think it also depends on your skills.
Oh yeah, because it's online, yeah. It was the first online Final Fantasy game, so you're going to be guaranteed hours of gameplay. Maybe just go with Final Fantasy 14, because I don't know if the servers are still up in Final Fantasy 11. They could be, not sure, but I would personally recommend Final Fantasy 14. But yeah, that's a lot of hours. But here lies Link. I said earlier that character looks familiar. It looks like Link. So this is obviously an Easter egg to The Legend of Zelda and to Link, 100%. So Link is dead. Confirmation: Link is dead. And here is his tombstone, an elf. What do I want to do here now? Well, nothing really. Just wanted to kind of know where to go, because this village here has very good. So keep an eye on where I'm going. So I'm gonna hang around here actually. Well, wait a second. How much do they charge for their inn? Can be pretty expensive. Let me see. Let's see how much they actually charge. It's not that bad, I suppose. 100 gil. The same thing is every little conks. I'm not gonna pay 100 gil. I'm just gonna keep an eye on the location of this town, and yeah, I'm not gonna pay that. I ain't paying that shit.
Joni, we are dying.
Why are we dying? Why are we dying? Well, we're all dying. The second we come out of the womb, we are dying. We all have a sand clock of life attached to us. I'm fairly morbid now, but it's true though. It's true. We are all dying. Did you like that Easter egg, by the way? The Link Easter egg.
Because Final Fantasy X looks good.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh man, does it what? Does it what? Do you know what I'm actually tempted in doing now? I'm actually tempted in soon. I'm gonna actually live stream Final Fantasy X.
There are also many unpredictable deaths.
Unpredictable deaths in Final Fantasy X. Yeah, there's one or two unpredictable deaths. The biggest unpredictable death of all. Well, I don't want to spoil it. Do you know about the story of Final Fantasy X? Because if you do, I don't really want to spoil the story. I feel bad if I spoil the story. But let me just say, there is a massive, technically death in that game. But yeah, I was thinking of, oh yeah, I can scratch that part of my head. Sorry. Okay. I'm thinking of streaming Final Fantasy X, and I'm going to play it in cinematic mode. Like, I'm actually telling you, once you actually experience VR, even cinematic mode, you just can't go back to flat screen gaming. Even though technically this actually is flat screen gaming, actually. There's a massive flat screen. What's good about it is you don't even need a TV. So if anything happened to your TV, if your TV was being used, if the quality of your TV started to kind of drop for whatever reason, it's just nice to know that you can play cinematic mode. So this is only
David Attenborough on space.
Why is David Attenborough in space? Do you know who David Attenborough is? I presume you do. Because I was looking for space creatures, the last two creatures on Planet Green. I felt like David Attenborough in space, so that's why I went for that. Well, my characters are actually pretty okay right now. I don't know why. I probably shouldn't have went with Red Mage, because I don't know, the Red Mage doesn't seem to have much MP. I don't know how to increase the MP. Maybe there's a way to do that. It doesn't seem to be increasing by leveling up, unfortunately. Alright, so I'm gonna hang around. So to the north of me, that's where I need to go. I need to go to the north. And then I need to get the witch to what the hell is the word for? Contort some potion to cure the prince, which is to the south of me.
You are secretly John Cena.
Maybe. Well, put it this way. Have you ever seen me and John Cena in the same room at the same time? Think about that. I need to get a drink of my water. The video is going to pause there a moment. Well, not pause, but you won't be able to kind of see anything. God, I actually hope this doesn't fuck up the whole thing now. Good. Oh God, hopefully not. Oh crap. I drank the water too quickly. Why are you saving moldy slices of pizza? What am I doing? I don't know. Yeah, why are you saving moldy slices of pizza? That's funny.
You said 3 days ago to save you slices of pizza.
I did, you're right. I did say that. Post them to me. I'm not sure if it needs some kind of special stamp, so for that.
Is the guy that talks on the chat really is your dad?
Yeah, absolutely. Really. So I think he used to be called John. Then he had another name like Music Man. He had a good few names for his channel. He doesn't really have a channel as such. Like, he doesn't really upload anything onto it. He used to upload videos of himself playing guitar.
I wish I had my dad.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. That must be pretty tough. I didn't mean to upset you. So up here is the cave. I'm going to go up and show you a little bit of it. But I'm not going to go into the cave just yet because I want to grind and level up and get stronger. But I even found that when I actually did go to...
was not here.
Oh, so like that you don't see much of them, is it? Still, that's gotta be tough though. So this is the cave that I need to go, but I'm not going to go there just yet. As I mentioned, I'm going to grind and level up. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, that definitely must be, that's pretty tough.
Don't need no child support.
Oh, right, too. You want to be independent. I respect that, I appreciate that. It's a good mentality to have, actually. That is a great mentality to have starting off in life, actually. Need to get some more water. Hopefully I won't drink it too fast this time. Oh, I don't know how to respond to that. But thank you. So as long as you have a bit of Green Hill Gaming in your life, you are you're happy. Appreciate that. What's crazy is I've always thought about playing a video game in a cinema.
I sub to your dad's channel, because there is no age shaming.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm sure he'll appreciate that. And of course, I'll tell him you sub, and he'll appreciate that. So the advantages to grinding is, if you look at the top left-hand corner of the screen, So I got 162 gil just for that one battle. And I got 564 experience. Now it's kind of, I think it's balanced, it's shared out through the four party members, of course.
You guys live in mountains? Oh.
Not in mountains, but we do have lovely mountains in Ireland. I actually climbed one of them. I say climbed. Well, I eventually climbed it. But I say I climbed, but I was crawling up that mountain, terrified. One stage I thought I actually fell off the mountain. But no, yeah, we have lovely mountains in Ireland. No, but we don't live in mountains, but we do have, like, we live on like cities and countrysides. But yeah, there's some lovely mountains around us. I think I'll actually go to an inn. But yeah, you get gil and much needed experience with grinding. And think about experiences. The more experience you get, the more of a chance you have of leveling up. But yeah, I always wanted to play a video game in a cinema on a big massive screen, and this is literally what cinematic mode is. You may think that I'm like exaggerating. You just have to put on a VR2 headset. Like, everything I've said about VR2 so far is accurate. If you don't believe me, you just have to put on the headset.
Was Club Penguins.
Oh my god, that's a blast from the past. That is one hell of a blast from the past, let me tell you. I do remember that, actually. I didn't play it myself, but I do remember it. Like, that was one absolute blast from the past. But yeah, everything I said about PSVR 2 is accurate.
It got shut down 6 years ago.
Was it 6 years ago it got shut down? That's a pity. I think they even brought it to, I think it was like the Nintendo DS or the Wii or something, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, literally right now it feels like I'm actually in a cinema playing this game. That is the sensation. It just feels like there's a massive screen in front of me. And that's the thing about VR, you know, it's about replicating a real experience, which is why it's called virtual reality. If you think, you put those two words together, replicate real, like replicating real.
We also got shut down.
Oh, the Wii, oh, the good old Wii, the Nintendo Wii. Well, not so much that it got shut, well, the shop got shut down. The Nintendo, the Wii shop channel, yeah, got shut down. But it wasn't so much that the Wii itself got shut down, it was,
in March the 27th, 2023.
Yeah, I know what you mean now. Yeah, the Wii shop channel. And also the 3DS eShop as well, got shut down. It's a pity when it happens, but it has to be done, you know. Like, Nintendo have to free up their resources and like, because it costs them money as well, to continue to keep those services going. Like, I mean, obviously their focus is the Switch. Do you know what I mean? But it happens. It happens. And again, like, it's, you know, it's unfortunate when it happens, like, but it has to happen. Do you know what I mean? It has to. And you know what you can also do in cinematic mode is you can literally watch a movie. Like, it could be a DVD or a Blu-ray or a 4K Blu-ray for that matter. Which would actually be insane, actually. In cinematic mode. And again, what you'd have is a big massive screen in front of you, because that's what the VR2 lenses will do. It will replicate a massive screen. And again, like, I can't communicate what it's like. I mean, if I was playing, like, I mean, I can communicate what Final Fantasy 1 2D pixel remaster
Have you played
is.
The Last of Us remake?
I haven't. I've no interest in either, to be perfectly honest with you. Yeah. Sorry, Sabertac. I can sense Sabertac's rage right now. Have you? What about you? I feel like I should follow up with a Y. I can play it on PS Plus. I can play it The Last of Us on PS Plus.
I just noticed that.
So yeah, I can play The Last of Us. I'm happy enough with the remaster.
Joni, Chad, John and Saber are there.
Oh yeah, we're all here, yeah. Or partly. But yeah, I'm happy enough playing the remaster of The Last of Us. I mean, I looked at side-by-side comparisons, and I know technically, like from a technical standpoint, there is differences, but they're calling it a remake. But people are calling it a remake anyway. Like when I think of remake, I think of Final Fantasy. So I think of I think of Final Fantasy 7 on PS1 compared to Final Fantasy 7 on PS4, and needless to say, there's a massive difference. But even Resident Evil 1 on PS1 and Resident Evil 1 Remake on GameCube, there's a clear difference in visuals, there's a clear difference in, like, they added in story elements, new locations, new puzzles, even new characters as well. That's what I call a remake.
Is better, and it's only for PS5 because it has infinite ammo unlock, and original The Last of Us and Remaster do not have infinite.
Yeah, I respect your opinion.
That's why sometimes having a PS5 is cool.
Sometimes, man, having a PS5 is cool every day, man. But yeah, I respect your opinion on The Last of Us remake. You're perfectly entitled to your opinion. I'm not going to say you're right, I'm not going to say you're wrong. I'm just going to say that I respect your opinion. But in my opinion, like, when I think of a remake, I think of Resident Evil 1, you know. And when I look at The Last of Us Part 1, I just see the exact same game. I really do. And I'm kind of shocked that this generation of gamers, like Generation Z, would be like, Johnny, The Last of Us Part 1 is so much better than The Last of Us Remastered, and it is a remake. That those same people would then have a go at, like, early games and early consoles and talk about how shit the graphics are. There's something really kind of funny about that, I think. Like, I mean, you might.
When people played PS3 every day, every hour, every second.
Yeah, you're actually right. That did happen. Actually, that was a generation where people played consoles a lot more.
These days, people are only playing shooting games to get money.
Yeah, true. Actually, to be fair though, there was a lot of shooting games on PS3 though. To be fair. But yeah, I do see your point though. I do see your point.
My favorite game is Umbrella Corps.
Oh, that's actually your favorite game. Damn, I really respect that. That's a pretty unique choice for a favorite game. But I like it. I like your choice. I actually played it. I'm thinking of the right one. Yeah, it's pretty much. It was online focused. Yeah, I remember that. I like Operation Raccoon City as well because it gave you a completely different.
Hate it.
Yeah, a lot of people do. No, I wouldn't hate it at all, no, to be honest. I actually played a bit of it.
Because there is no content warning.
A content warning? What do you mean? I think they should finally bring back the Outbreak series. I think that should be the next remake. I really do. Because I think they remade 1, 2, 3 and 4, like mainline traditional Resident Evil games. I think now would be a good opportunity to go and actually remake Outbreak. That game was way ahead of its time.
People say there is no blood or anything.
A strange one. I thought there was, no, to be fair. Yeah, I actually thought there was. I could be wrong, but... How much gil do I have? Look at 6,031 gil. Keep the gil going there for a while. Time is it now? Okay.
I don't know why they don't pay attention to the game.
I know, yeah, it's the game that matters, like, not the little stupid things that people get so caught up with nowadays, you know? I think cinematic mode is a great mode indeed. This is basically like the closest thing I have to remote play on PS5, because I don't have a PS4 anymore, so I can't get remote play. What the hell am I doing? Well, not so much remote, but whenever the TV is being used, or whenever the TV cannot be accessed, it's just nice to be able to turn the PS5, turn on the VR headset, and just start playing my games in cinematic mode. I mean, it's the exact same game, it's the exact same visuals, if not better, actually. In some areas, if not better.
2 more years to get another Resident Evil remake, probably Re5 remake.
Yeah, you're probably right. It probably will be around that time period. I just hope that we get Resident Evil 9, or the next, whatever they call it, the next mainline Resident Evil game before remake. I would really be angry if we got 2 remakes in a row. That would piss me off so much. I don't know how I feel about a Resident Evil 5 remake, but Sabertag, the pro Resident Evil gamer, just pro gamer in general, I mean that too, by the way.
In my opinion, I don't understand what Re8 has to do with Re6.
Oh, it has nothing to do with RE6. To be honest with you, I don't think Capcom have actually referenced RE6 in either 7 or 8. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, correct me. But I don't think Capcom will ever reference Resident Evil 6, to be honest with you. But no, I don't think Resident Evil 8 has anything to do with Resident Evil 6. But yes, Saber pointed out that, like, the Resident Evil 5 like beta, like very early on in development, Resident Evil 5 was supposed to be a completely different game. So that's interesting. If they've tapped into that with the remake, that would be interesting.
That's why I wish everyday Capcom doesn't make Re9.
I want them to make Resident Evil. Are you sure you're not Saber? Tell me now if you're Saber, and we can finally put an end to this gig. And I will say that you are the biggest and best impersonator in the world. If you're not, just completely ignore me and it's no problem. But yeah, because Saber is not a fan of RE8 either, and he doesn't really want RE9. I want RE9. I want to see...
No, I'm not.
It's okay, you're cool. I want to see what Chris Redfield is up to. I want to see him going to the European headquarters.
Music, brother.
I know you are. Ignore me. I know you are. Yeah, I want to see Chris Redfield go to the BSA European headquarters. It reminds me of Resident Evil 2 when you're reading Chris's diary in the RPD, and he talks about that how himself and the rest of the STARS members are going to Europe to investigate the Umbrella headquarters. So it's kind of full circle, not that kind of investigating the BSA headquarters. I really like that, so I want RE9. I really do.
But I would only want Re9 if Chris is the main character.
Oh, he will be. I would imagine he would be anyway. But I also want to see the return of Jill Valentine. Because if we stop and think about it, we haven't seen Jill Valentine as a main character in a mainline Resident Evil game. And in the timeline as well. Since
I'm just a little sick of first person.
It's a good point. But then again though, the fact that they brought in third person mode for Village. Maybe that's Capcom's way of telling us, hey, you know, we're done with first person. And also, if you take into consideration the fact that the DLC for Resident Evil Village, Shadow of Rose, was completely in third person. I mean, that could have easily been in first person. Do you know what I mean? Now, I know the fact that they probably wanted to highlight the fact that you were playing as Rose Winters, and they wanted to make her the focus. Because I think what Ethan Winters is, you were supposed to be Ethan Winters. That's what Capcom was going for in 7 at least anyway. They wanted you to be Ethan Winters. But nonetheless, though, the fact that they do have third person mode, maybe they're done with first person mode. Maybe they're like, okay, we're done.
I also noticed that Leon is Italian American.
I never knew that. I don't think he is. I don't think he is. His full name is Leon Scott Kennedy. I don't think he's Italian American. He could be. I haven't gotten the memo on that one, no, to be honest with you. But as far as the Resident Evil 5 remake is concerned, if they remake the game as it is, I just couldn't be arsed to even get interested in it, to be honest with you. Look, it's got a good story. Got a fantastic story, to be honest with you. I know that Wesker is in it, but when you got Chris punching boulders, and you've got like just a heavy, strange music, how are you? You are very welcome to Green Hill Gaming, as always. Welcome to my Final Fantasy 1 2D Pixel Remaster live stream. I'm actually playing this in cinematic mode on PS VR 2. So how's everything with you? We're just talking about the possibility. You didn't like the Rose DLC. I wasn't its biggest fan either, but to be honest with you, when it comes to its gameplay, when you get to the mannequin section, it's absolutely terrifying stuff. I was absolutely terrified. I was really proper scared. Like, you know, like proper scared. Like, not scared, but proper scared.
In good, how are you? Hi for asking.
No problem at all, and I'm glad you're doing too well. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm not too bad at all, no, thank you for asking. Chilling out playing some Final Fantasy 1 2D Pixel Remasters with two cool dudes. So yeah, all good here, no, thanks very much. All good. I would much prefer if Capcom actually remade Code Veronica, considering how important Code Veronica is to...
Yeah, the DLC was like escaping baby fetus.
No, the DLC was escaping... No, you were escaping the mannequins. Remember the terrifying mannequins that would follow you? It scared the absolute shit out of me, to be honest with you. But Code Veronica is very important. Very important, because if I'm not mistaken...
Baby fetus is easy to escape, but scary that you get distracted.
Yeah, that's the thing. But if I'm not mistaken, Ouroboros was actually created using some form of the T. Veronica virus. So the T. Veronica virus is very important in the story of Resident Evil. And just the game in general. Like, I mean, you find out what happened to Claire after... Like, we found out what happened to Leon after the Raccoon City incident with Resident Evil 4. So why not find out what happens to Claire after the events of the Raccoon City incident?
The name Baby Fetus is a simple name.
I know, yeah. Baby Fetus. But yeah, long story short, I don't care about RE5. Very indeed. I don't care about RE5 remake. But if they're reimagining it, I probably would be. But I would much prefer Code Veronica to get remade. So that's all I'd say there. But as far as the future of Resident Evil, I'm interested. I'm excited. I want to see 9. Or whatever they call it. I want to see what Chris is getting up to. I want to see a more like darker side of Chris, even, you know. Because think of it, like, I mean, he's been betrayed by Stars, and he's now more than likely being betrayed by the BSAA. Like, the very thing that he has been fighting for most of his life, the very thing that has defined his modern life, you know, biological weapons, the BSAA are using them, and they were established to fight bioweapons. So it's a very interesting story arc, and I want to see what happens next. So I'm talking...
remake was not very good in my opinion. I don't want to spoil anymore.
No, you're fine. First of all, you're perfectly entitled to your opinion, and you're fine. Well, yeah, thank you for the not spoiling it. But to be honest with you, I actually looked at the ending, but you couldn't really spoil it because it's a game that's been out since 2005. So don't worry about spoiling it. You know, it's a bit late now for spoilers. To be honest, I watched the ending. I've seen Wesker show up referencing RE5, which kind of pissed me off because I just don't want Resident Evil 5 to get remade. It doesn't need to get remade, for fuck's sake, you know. It's perfectly fine as it is. Jesus Christ. You can't just go around remaking games for the sake of it. I mean, no game is perfect. Obviously, you can look at a PS3 generation game and say, oh, we can update the controls here, and we can update the camera here, and we can update gameplay. Of course, like.
Nature is nebulous, but it was most likely an illusion created by Lady Beneviento.
Oh, definitely.
Facilitated by the mold-infected flower pea.
Well said. Yeah, it's an illusion by the yellow flower. Yeah, 100%. Oh, that thing is not real at all. That thing is not real at all. So yeah, like we got to stop remaking games just for the sake of it. Obviously, games will be outdated. Obviously, games will have outdated controls and outdated camera controls and stuff like that. It doesn't mean that it needs to get a remake. Do you know what I mean? But if they're going to remake any Resident Evil game, just remake Code Veronica. But continue the Resident Evil series, though. More importantly.
Let's wait another 100 years for a RE8 remake.
I know, yeah. But yeah, I think some game developers have gone remake, you know, trigger happy. I honestly think the reason why Resident Evil 2 got remade was because of it being such a fan favourite, you know, among Resident Evil fans, and just games in general. Probably one of the greatest games ever created. One of the best survival horror games ever created. So I think it was done out of passion for that game.
Are already out. Did you see them?
Man, there's been GTA 6 every day of the week. I don't care about GTA 6 anymore. That's my honest opinion. I'm done with the GTA series. It has been hijacked by Generation Z gamers. Okay, so the GTA that I grew up and played, okay, and the GTA game that is being played by gamers now are two completely different game series, and I just couldn't care less about GTA or its leaks, to be honest with you. But yeah, Resident Evil 2 Remake started off as a fan project, and it started from a love of not only the series, but Resident Evil 2 in particular. That's how it started. But I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like 3, 4, and possibly 5 are only existing because of cash grabs. Because Capcom are like, oh, look at how much money we made from remaking 2. Now we just remake everything. You know, and the fans then that are coming out and saying, these kind of fans annoy me. I'm sorry, no, but these kind of fans annoy me. The kind of fans that are
confusing myself with RE8 and Steven Universe.
What? That's funny. In what way? What did I miss there? In what way? That's funny. But the kind of fans that come out and say, oh yeah, but the camera controls are outdated. You know what I mean? Or the graphics are outdated. That doesn't like, what's the word for it? That doesn't qualify for a remake, in my opinion. Remaking something has to be a very important decision, and you know, it has to come from other areas than just outdated gameplay. So yeah, stop remaking games just for the sake of it. It's just getting It's getting out of control now.
You must have seen few episodes of Tom and Jerry, wherein Tom almost had Jerry but let it go. Tom never really wanted to kill Jerry because...
I have, sorry, I couldn't see all that comment there because it doesn't
Tom
show
was
all the
running not after Jerry but because of Jerry.
Very, yeah, very deep insight there into the deep story of. You're right though. You're dead right. There's many times where Tom has let go of Jerry, and Jerry has kind of like, you know, he had an opportunity to like get rid of Tom forever, but it didn't, because they need each other. It's the perfect hero-villain relationship. It's almost like Joker and the Batman. So that kind of way, like Joker can't live without the Batman can't live without the Joker. You know, that kind of way. So, yeah. Very good analogy. Not analogy, but very good... I can't say the word. Analysis. That's the word. Analysis. I must have a look at Chad's MP now, see that his MP go up at all. It went up by 7. Jesus Christ.
What a shame, guess my lover was a snake.
What the hell? Okay. Thing about MP is, it doesn't say how much MP it uses, first of all, which is really annoying. But these use up a lot of MP, it's crazy. Look at this, level 1, 7 out of 7. What's this about now? Level 1, 7 out of 7. Level 2, 5 out of 5. Level... I don't get that now, to be honest. I'm guessing probably the more you play through the game, or maybe the more you use the MP, it levels up. I don't know how MP levels up, but if it went from 6 to 7 there, maybe... I'm not sure, to be honest.
Joni, what is your favorite type of music?
My favorite type of music? I'm gonna say like club music. Like, I don't want to say dance.
Kinda like the old 2005 songs raps.
A good choice, actually. It's a good choice. Like Eminem and his best, so basically. I would probably say, yeah, I'd probably say like club music, trance music, not trance music, no, that even exists. Trance music. I'm just saying it at the top of my head because I like music in general. Like, I like any kind of music. I don't really have it like preferred.
Like Turn Down for What? Who Let the Dogs Out?
Oh, stop! What a song! I'm gonna have one more battle, then I'm gonna go to the inn, and I think that will do for my grinding. So the characters are on level 15, which I think is a great level to be on at this stage of the game. Really, do you know what I mean? I just don't know what's going on with Chad's MP, to be honest with you. Like, you know, like, he is a red mage, and the whole point of a red mage is somebody can combine white magic with black magic. But there's probably, there's a sacrifice. No, there is a sacrifice for that, because he can't use specific types of fire, or specific types of, or he can't use specific types of black magic and specific types of white magic. So it's kind of like a balanced. He's a balanced mage, basically. That's the word red mage. He's a balanced mage.
Hey, Joni.
But I don't know really what's going on with I don't really know what's going on with the levels though. It's kind of confusing me. Like, he's currently got...
I'm surprised I never
7.
stopped chatting.
I'm surprised I never stopped chatting. It's good to chat. So I don't know what's going on there. It just says MP 7, 5, 4, 3, 1. I don't know what's going on with that, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's a strange one. So one more battle, then we're going to go to the inn, and we'll end the grinding there, and we'll end the stream there as well. It's crazy to think this is the beginning of the long-standing, iconic, legendary, timeless series that is the Final Fantasy series. This is where it all began. Obviously, the game didn't look this good back in the day. But nonetheless, this is the beginning of Final Fantasy. You know, we've got Final Fantasy 6 coming out in a few months. And this is where it all began. I really do. I just love long-standing games and just kind of highlighting how long they've been around. You know.
I'm just gonna say it RN because chat takes too long to say it.
It does, to be fair. It does, to be fair. So I'm gonna pop into the inn. Please come in. Recharge. You know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to end the stream though with this Easter egg.
Right, see you later. This is just what
thank
I'm
you.
gonna say. Before you go, I'm not leaving until it stops.
I like that you did that. I like that you did that. You're one step ahead of the chat. I like that. But I actually what I want to do is I'm going to say it first in case I forget. That's the first thing I'm going to do. But what I actually want to do is I want to end the live stream by showing this crazy Easter egg, and I'm going to turn off encounters for this. This is what you're witnessing there is a gameplay improvement added to the 2D Pixel Remaster, because the 2D Pixel Remasters have new graphics, new 2D Pixel graphics, new rearranged soundtrack, but also has new gameplay improvements like being able to turn off random encounters, which is really good if you want to just, you know. So I'm going to go to Elfium. So if you want to see this, The Legend of Zelda Easter egg, go to Elfium. The first thing you'll see, especially with the 2D Pixel Remaster, because they improved graphics, you see every character looks like Link. I mean, 100% looks like Link. This is like a Super Nintendo Link, like 100%. But more importantly, if you go up here to the little graveyard area, there's 3 headstones, 3 gravestones, and the first gravestone will have flowers planted beside it. And if you go and interact with it, it says, "Here lies Link." That is a 100% crystal clear reference to it's not even a reference. It literally says, "Here lies Link." That's what I love about this Easter egg. It's not "Here lies the warrior in green," or "Here lies the endless hero," or "Here lies a hero who comes back and every." You know, it doesn't let you use your imagination. It gives you the name, literally. Link. Here lies Link. It's just fantastic. It's a great Easter egg. So that's why I wanted to end the live stream. So now I'm gonna officially end it now in just a few seconds. Just want to get into the right area before where's my ship gone? I thought I lost my ship. So I'm gonna go up here. Yeah, so okay. Save. Okay, so this is going to do it for the live stream. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you as well.
I pre-ordered The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom.
Would you believe I still haven't pre-ordered it? I mean, it's not gonna be sold out. I'm gonna get it eventually. I'll probably get it digital. Well, no, I'll probably order it from Smith's, probably like later now or something. I'm definitely getting it. I can't wait to get it. It's gonna be so cool. So, considering that you pre-ordered Tears of the Kingdom, I'm guessing that you enjoyed my Easter egg. Alright, so that. Yeah, so I'm going to end the live stream. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it as always. And for anyone else who watched as well, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.